Today, I'm going to tell you about the Khan episode. In the beginning, the Enterprise finds a really, really old ship. And then they find a lot of people sleeping. And then Scotty turns the lights on. And one of them starts to wake up. MacGyvers were looking at him, and you could tell that she liked him. So Captain Kirk breaks the glass and gets him out of there. And when they get him out of there, he starts breathing. And he was like... So they take him back to sickbay. When he wakes up, he's like doing these funny stretching moves like this. And then he was like... Then he grabs a knife, and then he pretends to sleep again. And then when Dr. McCoy comes to see how he'd been doing, and then he holds him, and then he's like, "You either choke me or cut my throat. Make up your mind." Captain Kirk tried to ask questions. Then he asked what his name was, and then he said it was Khan. He tried to ask Khan questions, but Khan, he said no because he was way too sleepy. But I think he was lying because he started to read. Later, MacGyvers went to go see Khan. And he fixed her hair, like curls were right here and curls were right here. And it was really, really pretty. He said, "There, it's soft, it's natural." Khan went to her room, and then he saw a picture of him. And then that's how he figured out that she likes him. So he kisses her, and then she kisses him back. When I saw that, I was like, no, he's the bad guy. And then they went to go eat, and then Captain Kirk was asking him questions about the war. And then he didn't like it, so he said, "We offer the world order!" So he gets mad, and he goes back to his room. Guybers went to his room, and she was like, "I'm sorry, but what happened?" She didn't know to stay or go, so then he just throws her to the wall. And then he told her, "Go or stay, but do it if you want to." Then she tells him that she wants to stay. And then she was like, "I promise to do anything you ask." Well, MacGyver, I don't really like her that much. I like her a little, but I don't like her that much. I think she should have joined the Enterprise, not Khan, because he's the bad guy. Then Khan escapes his room like this. He was doing his stretching moves like this. MacGyvers and Khan, they went to his ship. And then they beamed all his friends aboard on Captain Kirk's ship. And then they took the air out of the bridge, and everybody fell asleep. They put Captain Kirk in this big round thing, and it was taking all the air off him. Everybody thought that he died, and Uhura was like, "No." But everything was okay because MacGyver saved the captain. And then they put gas in the room, but Khan, he's the only one that gets away. And then he goes into the engineering room, and then he tries to blow up the ship. And then Captain Kirk shows up. Khan grabs his phaser, and he shows him how strong he is. Captain Kirk tries to get to the controls, but Khan's faster, and he throws him across the room. But then he comes back and jumps and kicks him in the chest. Khan tries to hit him, but Kirk is way too fast, so he moves out of the way. Then he stomps his leg, and then he does 3 fist hayas. When usually somebody gets hit with fist hayas, they go down. But Khan is so strong that he keeps on going and going. Khan throws Captain Kirk against the wall, and then Captain Kirk uses a move that I never seen before, the leg pinch. But Khan grabs him and throws him against the controls. And he's like, I have 5 times your strengths. You're no match for me. While he's talking to Captain Kirk, he sneaks a pipe. And then he tries to hit him, and then he hits him. And he keeps hitting him like 3 times. Bam! 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 Then Captain Kirk goes and turns the controls off. I feel bad for Khan because, well, Captain Kirk was pretty rough to him, but Captain Kirk never done that before. At the end, Captain Kirk went like ding, 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 and they were having a little meeting, and he told him where to go. And then he sent him to the planet with MacGyvers. And then Spock says it will be interesting to see the seed what had been planted. And it's funny because Khan comes back in another movie and he wants to get revenge on Captain Kirk. If you want me to, I'll review that one another day, so just let me know. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to share.
We're bound for the bottom.